Hey guys, it's Loren LoRosa. I am a brown girl on my grind, and at the end of the day, there's always a lot to talk about. Let's get on into it. After this video of Ray J that came out, he sat down with TMZ. I couldn't understand where Diddy Kids is coming from. So Ray J sat down with TMZ. So TMZ does these things. They do these specials on Tubi. You guys know I used to work at TMZ. If you go back and watch, some of the early specials, you can see me on some of the docs that they did for Tubi as well too. So this is nothing new. This is nothing that like they solely created for Diddy and for this situation. They've been doing these. And normally how it happens is like whenever there is a major subject in the entertainment pop culture world of interest, that's what they lean in on. And you go out and you talk to people who are close to the situation, who are involved, experts in the field, all of that stuff, right? So TMZ has this second doc. If you guys see me looking over here, I'm looking at my prepared notes. But TMZ has this second doc that is coming out in their series. So they did a series called The Downfall of Diddy. The first time they did it, they talked to Aubrey O'Day, who's been saying Diddy is this, alleged horrible person for a very long time. They talked to a bunch of different people. Now this time around, they also talked to Mark Agnifilio the first time around, who you guys know because of the reporting that we did on Breakfast Club and that we do on Brown Girl Grinding, is one of Diddy's attorneys currently. He is the attorney that helped put together that first bail package that was denied, the second and the third one as well. But in this second doc, because they're beginning to tease it, it's going to, let me double check. I believe it's going to be released, but hasn't been released yet. Oh, it's actually out. So the documentary is actually out. So it's called The Downfall of Diddy, but this segment of it is called Inside of the Freak Off. So they're having conversations with people specifically about the freak offs. The first one was just about the case, Diddy as a person, the Cassie video, all that stuff. Now, Ray J sat down with TMZ and here's what he said.
I'm hearing about artists paying victims to keep their name out of it.
Do you know people who have had demands put upon them where they have paid off to keep this quiet?
Here's what I do know. People do catch and kills all day. And a catch and kill, I don't know if, of course you know, but for the regular world, somebody has the truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money that you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed.
I want to just make sure I understand you. What you're saying is what? That you know people who have been approached by women, men, whatever, who have said, give me money and I won't talk?
Here's the other way around that, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk.
You are a well-connected guy. Do you know that what you've just described, is that going on now?
Yes. They want to talk to me. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me. They feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute. Calling you for what? Calling you for what?
Because they want to tell me about certain things that happened with them and Diddy.
Ray, I want to make sure I understand this. Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out and they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they gotta be mad. Come get me.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't wanna say. I think I said too much.
Now, here's my thing, right? I understand that everybody in the industry will have a experience of some sort. I've been, and it's not uncommon for you to run into someone in the entertainment news or entertainment world that also has been, right? So I get it. People have these experiences and they're choosing to share them right now. Not knocking that. However, I don't really fuck with people just stirring the pot. And I feel like that's what Ray J is doing. I know Ray J is like master marketer. He plays around, has a lot of fun online, and he's really good at what he does as far as like stirring up conversation around his name and all that. But I think this is my first time feeling like, Ray J, okay, you're going a little bit too far. And here's why. So if Ray J was to, you know, and maybe we find out in this doc, right? But I don't, you know, with me understanding how media, how news works, how the TMZ newsroom works, because I was there for some time, I don't see, you know, I don't feel like I'm gonna go watch this Tubi documentary and there's gonna be names inside of this documentary that Ray J has pointed out that they didn't put out in this clip because they wanted to tease it. If there were names, you would have heard them. So I haven't watched, I say that to say I haven't watched this documentary, but Ray J did not have to be nowhere near that documentary, y'all. Like, when I tell y'all, let me sit my phone down. I need y'all to really feel me. Please go get your friend. He's going to talk himself into a subpoena. What is wrong with people? I don't understand the FOMO when it comes to certain things. You got FOMO about a RICO? That's documentary, but from the clip that I'm seeing, Ray J isn't specifically calling out a person that is doing the things that he's alleging. He's just alleging that they're happening. And to me, it's like, it doesn't put you in a great place, Ray J. So it's like, why? I don't know if his goal is to be subpoenaed by the, you know, the federal courts who are, you know, who have Diddy on trial or not. But I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, because you're basically saying that you have these celebrity friends who have come to you and have told you that they have paid people off because they've had experiences. They're coming to you to tell you, yo, I'm nervous, so I done went and paid somebody off because I don't want them to tell, you know, anything about A, B, C, and D because I was a part of that. And that is like I just don't understand. It's like, what is the point? I don't get it. It's like dropping bread to a bunch of pigeons. It's like, do you want the cops to come and get you and have to question you? You want to be subpoenaed in a federal indictment? Like, you were around. Like, you were at the parties. You know what I mean? Like, you was moving and grooving as well. If allegedly Diddy, you know, has done all this stuff to these people, and you have these victims who have really went through these things, if your goal is to help the victims and to get justice and all of that, say what you're saying. I want people to understand this. Like, that's my whole point. It's like, it's super illegal. What you're saying is happening is super illegal. This is a federal indictment and this is super illegal. And you are literally saying, hey, come get me over here. Ray J over here. Why not just reach out to the federal agents that are working this and work as a witness? Like, why even, you know what I mean? Like, why throw out honey to a bunch of bees? Like, why do that?